We are
So-
live on YouTube.
So today's story is again very interesting, and it has something for you to ponder over and share your thought about it. Okay. So there was a monk, and he will travel from one place to another place, sharing what he has learned in life. He will interact with everyone, from children to teenagers to middle-aged people, younger ones, everyone. And one day, uh, he decided to visit a school after being invited by the school people themselves. So the school, just a second. I will log in from another device also, so that if so, the school and everyone, teachers, non-teaching staff, everyone was informed that tomorrow such and such person is coming. He will interact with everyone, and if anyone has any question, query, they can ask. So the school had some very smart children, and these days anyway kids are very smart, more updated, more to the mark. So three, 4 kids decided to test him. They pondered how they will test him. They made a plan, and they caught some fireflies. I hope you know fireflies, right? In Hindi, it's called jugnu. So next day, when the monk arrived, he talked something, and then he said, "Now the forum is open. If anyone has any question or anything, they can ask." So one of the kids, as planned earlier, stood up and he bowed down with respect and said, "May I ask you something?" "Yes, please, go ahead." So he stretched both his hands. He said, "I have fireflies in my fist." He held his hand like this. "Can you tell me if the firefly is alive or dead?" You are a monk, you have been meditating, you must be intuitive also. And he had a very, that kind of smile that today I will outwit him. We will outwit him. So now tell me what the monk would have told him. Is the firefly alive or dead? What would you reply? Think over it and then please start sharing.
I would say it's alive. And if you move your hand and it's dead, then I'll say it was alive at that time.
No, this is, you have to come up with a better answer, John. Yes, go ahead. Who would like to answer the question? Is the firefly alive or dead? Valerie, our thinking person.
Swamiji, I forgot to set the alarm. So I joined late, so I missed the story. I'm so
Haven't
sorry.
heard the story?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just joined like half a minute ago.
Okay, it's okay. Siddharth, tell me, is the firefly alive or dead?
I'm
If
taking a
I
guess.
think what you
Alive.
would say is if it's alive, then the kid can just squash it and it will be dead.
Yeah.
And if it's
So
if in
what
case it's
would be
dead, he
the
can
answer?
open it and it's actually alive.
Yeah, so what would be the answer? What could be the answer? Siddharth is absolutely right. If the monk says it's alive, the kid will crush and say it's dead. So what could be the right answer?
Only
It's
the
not
firefly
there.
knows it.
It's not there.
Okay,
The monk
okay.
could say it's
A,
not there.
a monk could say it's alive if you want it to be alive.
Okay, Prakash, you're very close. Very close.
It totally depends upon monk's response.
No, that is. So that's what I'm asking. What the monk would have said that would satisfy the kids. Yes, Vijayji, go ahead.
Swamiji, in my opinion, he would have stated the firefly is alive or dead depends upon you, the student who's asking the question. You want him to be, you want it to be alive, it is alive. You want it to be dead, it is dead. So that's what
Yeah,
I
yeah. So this was the answer the monk gave. The life of the firefly is in your hands. So now tell me, what did you learn from it? What we can learn from
Don't mess with the monk.
it? What else? What else? What can we learn from this thing?
It's up to us how we want to take our life, our thoughts, everything.
Yes, absolutely. So, us the same way our life is in our hands. Are we ready to do something about it? Or we'll keep depending upon people, things, whatever. Spirituality is being responsible for your own life, your surroundings, your society, your country, and this whole existence. But we need to start from our own self. Then only we can expand our consciousness. A person who cannot take responsibility of his or her own life, body, mind, can't take responsibility beyond that. And both goes hand in hand. I've seen many people coming after, say, being married, kids, and they will come to Gurudev and say, I want to take sannyas. I want to become a monk. And they need to be told that now it is not the right time for you because you already have responsibilities. You must fulfill your responsibility. What responsibilities you have already taken? So this is so simple, no? Such a simple story. The life is in your hand. What else can we talk about?
But if we've taken responsibility before and we realize now I know this can go on forever, but if you do realize that what we signed up for before is actually not right for you, or you don't want to continue doing it because you're going to be miserable doing it. There are certain decisions we all take in our lives which lead to unpleasant outcomes, and we want to change. So does that mean that we never change?
Siddharth, we must honor our own commitment. Yes, there are decisions that you can change. You can decide something else. But there are some commitments we cannot back out. For example, we are living on this planet. Can we back out from this responsibility that we are responsible for this planet also? Even if we wish, we cannot back out. Can we back out from the society, that this society is not my responsibility because I'm not happy being in this society? Suppose you have kids. One may decide to break the marriage. That is, I would say, give it a try, fresh approach. And if it still does not work out, you may decide. But kids, you cannot back out from your kids, responsibility of your kids. Suppose you are in a job or business, you have taken this responsibility. You can change your job if it is not working for you. So there are some decisions that can be changed, and there are some which cannot be. And honoring our commitment, no matter what, one may go through a lot of things by honoring the commitment, but it's okay. If you would look at it from another angle, if a person cannot honor his or her own commitment, in the sense that the person chooses the easy way out, then that person will lose the self-respect in the long run. No matter how that person pretends to be, it will take a lot and lot of effort to uplift the self-respect. Because you cannot fool yourself. So this is what I think. I have also left my job. Then I gave up my business also. Because it was not what I wished to do. So I left. But I did not left like abruptly. When I was in job, I talked to everyone. I need to go. And my MD literally asked me, have you got any better offer? I'm ready to give you anything. I said, no, I'm not looking for another job. He literally talked to me for a very long time. Kept asking me this way, that way. What is it? I said, no, I'm not looking for a job. This is not what I want. So this is how I have walked ahead, and I have made my share of mistakes also, but that's okay.
Swamiji, when you say this, that, just taking your example, you left your job But didn't you then lose responsibility towards your parents because they had some expectations from you?
Yes,
They.
yes, probably that. I remembered that also. Then I came back to where my parents were. I started living with them at that after that job, and I had business then. Then one day I decided to wind up the business also, and they were totally on my responsibility. And I had no financial support. They were getting old. They were already old and getting older. And then I'm being very frank and honest here. I had my flat, we call flat here,
An
loan,
apartment.
apartment loan also on my head. And this was not an easy decision, what I was getting into. It was like financially, it was not viable. So, what made me choose? As I shared, I studied, then I went for a job, then I came for a business. So, I had tested by then so called waters everywhere. And I saw that I am not happy being even in business, in the sense that this is not what I want my life to be. I'm not saying, I'm not encouraging this thing, because this was nothing less of a revolutionary step. I had one simple thought: I have only one life, and though being a Hindu, we know that there are past lives also and future life also, but I had one simple thought: I have this life. I want to make sense of this life. And this is the only way I can make sense of life. Because I was not looking for job satisfaction or money or anything. This was not at all my concern. But how did I survive through all those years? God knows. A lot of help from my sister also, and few people also. Just one or two people. But how did I survive through all this? When I look back, I also don't know. Like one time, this is a conversation between me and my mother. So very close to heart also, because it was not easy. She was sad, not unhappy, literally sad for something. So I sat with her, and my younger brother is in army, Indian army, and very well to do. They are very well paid. He's very fond of cars and everything. So his life is quite luxurious in that sense for me, comparing my life. So I said, this is the reality of my life. And if you wish, I can talk to him and drop you there. But if you choose to live with me, this is my life's reality, and I cannot change it. I can't do anything about it. And she chose to be with me. She said, no, I am staying with you no matter what happens. But even then, thereafter, at some point of time, here and there, she will get sad. She will miss few things in life. But I never pointed out to her that you chose this. This was not my approach, because human life is like that. You cannot control your mind. If I don't have anything and I'm missing it, I feel that I need it, I might feel sad about it, but that is okay. I said it's okay. We don't have many things, but it's okay. We'll manage somehow. We'll manage. And I just carried her along with me. And again, it was not easy for me, because, and it will sound even more funny, one of our teachers, she hired a driver, and he was he was getting more salary than what I was getting monthly. But what it did to me, how it has changed my thinking, is that you don't need money to survive. You of course need money to in life. Even now I need it, but there is something which is taking care, and some hardship will come. It's not like you have a lot of money, so you will not face hardship. At some sector in your life, you will face something. And this is something very interesting. Once I was sitting with my maternal uncle, and he was cribbing for more than an hour that I don't have money, I need so much of money, this, that, this, that. I just kept listening to him. He is very elder to me. I did not know how to respond. So I kept quiet, and then I came back. And next day I heard that he bought a big TV. And that must have costed him more than Indian rupees 1,50,000 around. And I was so shocked. He was telling me he don't have money. He cribbed for more than an hour, that I am facing so many difficulties. And he has just bought a TV, big TV. Then I understood another thing in life, that different people have different scale of problems. If tomorrow Bill Gates says that I'm going through a financial problem, then his financial problem and my financial problem has no similarities. So everyone has their own way to look at things. And last so many years, I have traveled a lot. One of the most, the thing that most amazed me, this was the first time I went to, there is a city called Kashi. Some people might know it. Banaras also it is called. And I was just walking on the road, and I saw the daily wage earners. They were digging, must be some big building coming. And I just stood there, looked at them, and they were so happy. And I was so shocked. How can they be so happy, looking so happy, earning just daily wage and surviving on daily wage, and then still being happy? They're playing some music also. They had arranged something, music. They were laughing and working. So this amazed me at another level, that what is that you really want in life? Is the money or other things can really make you happy? Then these persons should not be happy at all. They had nothing. Maybe a small hut for living, I don't know, even if they had only. So happiness is one thing. And yes, some difficulties everyone will face in life. I have faced my share of difficulties, and I'm facing my share of difficulties even now. But yes, some decisions are very tough, hard. But if one is sure, one can take. Just a second. So this is how my life has actually evolved. And now I am living a life where I am any time ready to help someone, even though I don't have money. Whatever I have, I don't worry about how my future will be taken care of. I simply don't think about it. This has brought me such uh, strength from inside that you don't need money to survive, you don't need things to survive. You need just inner strength to face whatever you are going to face in life. And there is nothing called success or failure in this.
Swamiji, I tell you that, see, we both grew up in Ranchi. When you tell your boyhood stories, I exactly know what you're saying, but I want to tell you, I feel jealous when you tell your stories. I have seen those Dihari workers. I've seen those Biharis. But what you felt, I never felt. I saw the big houses in Ranchi that people will built with black money from fodder scam. I thought that was success. As a kid, I measured my life with how big the house was and how big the car was. When I stand today, I feel, as the tears come out, Swamiji, I feel like there has to be, you might say success is nothing and failure is nothing. But next lifetime, I just want this knowledge that it's all
But my dream when I was growing up was very different. I wanted to go into space. I wanted to look at the stars. You know, one time I asked my father if I can get a telescope, and he laughed at me. What are you saying? At that time, it is almost like 35 years back. No Amazon, nothing. From where he will purchase and how much it will cost. I said, okay, it's okay. So my dreams were totally different, Joy. I was not looking at houses and everything. So people are different, Joy. It's not that what you dreamt of was wrong or right, or what I dreamt of was right. Nothing like that. Don't because this has all made us what we are, and we can choose what we want. Where do we want to go? What do we want to do? Don't feel like that. Yes, Patrick.
Yeah, hi, Swamiji. Thank you for sharing. Very, very beautiful. I'm zooming in from New York, and you know, I don't know how long that was back when you took that decision. And if you ask yourself today the same question about making sense of your life, if you look at it from where you are right now, what would you say?
Yeah, perfect. My life is full now. Even if today, right now, death comes, I will not think twice. that my key, where are my keys, where is my mobile, nothing. I can simply live. Life is full and complete now. Nothing, practically, literally nothing to achieve in life and nothing to do more in life. But because I'm alive, I have to do something. And I'm doing that. I don't even want liberation now. I'm perfectly happy the way I am. And yes, Patrick, I do go through lots of things happen because now I'm heading an ashram. As an administrator, you have to see a lot of things, face a lot of things. And that is also okay for me. Because I know this is part and parcel of life. For example, Patrick, I'm just sharing yesterday, day before yesterday, suddenly the temperature came down a lot. And we are having Art of Living Teachers Training Program. About 66 participants are there. And then about 25 ashram people are there. And there are some 6 people who are conducting the program, assisting the program, organizing the program. And it suddenly dipped the temperature. What it did is few people got sick because they could not, they were not prepared for the sudden dip in the temperature. And literally yesterday we had to take one participant to hospital. And somebody, this is so funny, somebody complained to Gurudev. People are getting sick because the food is not good here. And I am getting a call from one of our trustees early in the morning that this is the report. And he told me 4 times literally that this has not yet reached Gurudev. And I was so shocked. Who has done this? And that lady whom we took to hospital, we got to know she has kidney stone. But this is how life is. I really wanted to ask, who has done this? But then I said, it's okay. Let them be. What I can do, I can do. I will do for sure. I just assured the trustees that I will take care, I'm taking care. And I hope nothing goes wrong again. So these things happen, Patrick. And I know that I cannot avoid it. Even if I have no responsibilities, I cannot avoid. Something will keep coming my way. Because this is how the world is. And I just gave one example. There are many examples happening daily. One thing precisely told. One of the sevaks, when that lady got sick, he entered in her room to give her some medicine, everything. When I got out of my room, I just stood outside the room of that lady. Just imagine, it is a very big thing when you are entering, as a male, you are entering into a female's room, lady's room. He came out. Very softly, I told him, this should not happen again. You cannot enter into a girl's or lady's room, even whatever the situation. And I got to know after 2 hours, he did the same thing. Another girl lady was sick and he entered to give medicines. What to do? I have to take an action now. So, and he had already said one time sorry before that, these 2 incidents. Now you cannot keep doing the same thing and you don't learn from them. So what I'm saying is things will keep happening like this. Some people will feel happy. When I came here, some people said that you will be successful. We are very sure. I said it simply does not matter, because I'm not looking for approval from people in the sense that they talk good about me or they talk bad about me. People will do whatever they wish to do. How is their nature? Some people will definitely approve of what I'm doing. Some people will definitely disapprove of what I'm doing. And that is okay. If I can work upon their disapproval, the reason of their disapproval, then it is okay. If I feel that I cannot do anything about it, I will just keep moving ahead. Life cannot be lived in a way where there are no problems, no situations, challenges. Something will keep coming. But personally, I am fulfilled. Tanu, you are saying something. Just a second, Tanu. Patrick, you are saying something?
No, thank you. And it's beautiful
Tanu?
to hear that you took that decision, and it was the right decision for your life. And you can be of service now.
Thank you, Patrick.
So,
Yes,
I
Tanu.
want to ask that you told that in life success and failure doesn't matter, right? And then at the same time you were saying that money also does not matter to survive. But when I see from a life perspective, we are running and we are just struggling. You can say we are running about to do our responsibilities. We need the money also. So how can we be like detached? Then it doesn't lead us to lethargy and all that.
No, absolutely. Do you think I'm lethargic? I'm running from early morning, 4 o'clock till
I know.
night. Lethargy comes when you don't have a purpose, bigger purpose in life. When you have a very small purpose in life, you will get easily tired. If you are worrying about only yourself, about your family, yourself, your children, you will definitely get tired. You will definitely get, as we say now, I'm fed up of things. You will get fed up. Because human life is not made for just, this is a very, human existence is very dynamic. That is why we keep changing our food also. No? Same food, if we eat twice, thrice a day, we feel, what is this? Same food all the time, morning, afternoon, night. So this life also needs a dynamic expression. It cannot be just one way. So don't worry. I know money is important, but money is not what makes you happy, for sure. Otherwise, so many people would have been so happy. India is growing very fast. So many people are earning so good, but still they are not happy. What else can we talk? The firefly's life is in your hand. Oh, where is Anandita? I can't see you, Anandita. You are there, no? Yes.
I'm
And
still engrossed in these stories. It's so beautiful.
oh. And fortunately, I have met so many good people in life. Anandita, Joy, when they were in India, I met them for the first time. And they are such beautiful people. And yes, of course, learning never stops. You know, I was in ashram for last 2 years, and Indians have a very typical habit about keeping their home clean. And you know what will they will do? They will clean their home and they will throw the trash outside. This is typical Indian tendency. And in ashram, there was an international from, I think, Croatia. She was just next to my room. And one day I saw her cleaning the corridor also outside her room. And this inspired me. I can also do this. Why I need to take care of my only my room? Though I was busy here and there, but still, this literally taught me something that day. So many times we learn from examples also. So my learning is continuing. Sudha Srinivasan. Valerie, good. Valerie, you have such a beautiful name. I cannot uh, do the session without calling you Valerie.
Thank you, Swamiji. I used to hate my name when I was a young child
Really?
because I am from Sri Lanka and it's not a Sri Lankan name.
Yes,
So
right.
children used to make fun of my name in school, and my neighborhood children, they really ridiculed me for my name. They mispronounced it, and because of that, I really used to dislike my name until I became an adult and I started traveling, and I realized that it's a very popular name in and now I like my name.
Good. Okay. Sudhaji, you had unmuted yourself. Would you like to say something?
No, I just wanted to thank you for sharing your experiences. It was great to hear. Thank you.
So, shall we meditate for a few minutes? Maybe we can.
Yes,
Yes?
Swami.
Okay, then sit comfortably.
Swamiji,
Swamiji,
I
next.
have one question.
Yes, Valerie.
Why do you always say before meditation to drink some water? Is there a reason?
It cools down the body and also settles down it very beautifully, very subtly. That's why. So it is better. And anyway, we are sitting here for last more than 40-50 minutes. It's good to drink some water also.
Okay, thank you.
Keep us hydrated. Ravinji, you were saying something?
I was just saying, Swamiji, next time a little longer story. I love the story part.
Yeah, I know. But
No, the message was very deep though, Miss honestly. But I still want to this story.
in
Yeah,
India,
stories
you
as a
because
child.
Praveenji, because you are from India, you might already know, but few people might not know. In India, there is a very famous saying that what a needle can do, a sword cannot do.
Yes, you're right.
So let us sit back comfortably, easily. Make yourself comfortable. However you feel comfortable, close your eyes. Take a normal breath in and breathe out slowly. Relax your shoulders, relax your face muscles, eyes, eyebrows, forehead, your hands. Relax your whole body. This time, take a long and deep normal breath. And slowly breathe out. Once again, relax your whole body. Incoming breath is energizing the body. And outgoing breath is relaxing the body. Keep breathing normally. Let the breath happen by itself. Another normal breath in and breathe out. Relax your mind also. Let the thoughts come and go. Allow your mind to go anywhere it wants to go. Be here and relax. Breathe in and let go. Become aware of your body and surroundings.